Cristiano, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on promotion. How does it feel to be a Premier League club?
Finally, after the last game, we are very happy because we achieved an very important goal, and in a tough season, because the season was really tough. We can consider that we played 32 games 47 games in 32 weeks, so it was amazing. And so I'm really pleased for the players, for the club, because we deserve to be in the Premier League, because we established like a Premier League club. So we need to enjoy this moment, which is an amazing moment. And again, the players did an amazing season, and all of them, because all of them was called to play to play part, and they played also very well. So we have to enjoy this moment.
It's been some journey for everybody this season. But particularly for you, you came into a new club amid a pandemic, after relegation, and there was lots of reshaping of the squad needed to happen. How challenging was it for you?
It was a great challenge. I agree, because of all the items that you mentioned. It was a great challenge, especially again in the pre-season with the coronavirus, the pandemic. We started to train with a few players, and the market open until the 5th of October was difficult to keep them all motivated or focus on the pitch. And to be fair, in the end, every one of them played a good part, because they showed to be a mature group. We struggled at the beginning, that we weren't so regular in getting the result on the pitch, but by working hard every day, by taking care of the details on the pitch, we succeeded. And the player improved their level, and we are right where we are.
In your first interview, you said your first task was to, I quote, create a strong environment. How do you do that as a sporting director?
I think that the environment improved again. The victory of the championship is just a consequence of the great job that every one of us, every one of the human resources involved in the training ground, they did. Because the mentality is the key. Also for the player, the mentality is the key. It's not just about the quality, the potential, but if you don't have the right mindset, the right perseverance and the love for your job, is difficult to succeed.
Did the fact that you'd worked with owner Gino Pozzo at Udinese before help you?
Yes, of course, because I know how they work. They are forward-looking. Gino Pozzo and his father are forward-looking, and we saw, and we are seeing what they did for this club, no? Because they have idea, they are businessmen, they are really involved as a football man, and we saw what they did in Watford. Watford were born in 1881, so it means in 140 years, they've been 30 years in the top level, and 5 of these 30 years they stay with this family, so it means that they did something important.
At Navarra, you discovered Bruno Fernandes. How proud are you of your role in his development?
I'm very proud of him, because it was an amazing discovery, to be fair. We signed him from Boavista, who was playing third division at the time, for a small amount, 40,000 euro. And now he became the player that is he. He's one of the best midfielders in the world. So, but again, we spoke earlier about the mentality, how important he is. And Bruno is really a machine in his mind. He's an amazing player, because it's not enough for him to be one of the best players, but he wants to be concretely and really the best in the world. So this is keep working hard, he keep motivating himself for succeeding every day. It is important. His hard work is important. I'm very proud about this player.
Has he congratulated you on Watford's promotion?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. He did, because he was very happy. So he said, now we can play against each other.
How excited are you about playing against him, or the team playing against him in the Premier League and the Premier League in general? What a challenge.
It's amazing. It's a dream that we have still realized again, and it's the first time for me that I'm going to approach a so high level and the best league in the world. And I'm very happy and very pleased for all the players, for all the staff, the manager, for the club, especially for the club, because this club deserves again to stay in this level. And again, I also pleased myself because I started to work abroad 3 years ago with the desire one day to join the UK, the Premier League or the Championship, and this happened when it was unexpected, sooner than expected. So I'm really pleased, and again, maybe going to approach the Premier League after the win in the Championship is also even better. Even better. It's something special, something amazing. So it's good.
I'm sure meetings already underway and the planning's already begun. But what do you think is needed to make an impact in the Premier League next season?
First of all, the mentality. Speaking again about the mentality, is the mentality. We can afford ourselves to make any mistakes on and off the pitch because the Premier League is cruel. We're going to go to play against important players, and any mistake on the pitch can be vital. No? So we need to improve it, to work on the details, to clarify ourselves, our goal. And again, to work every day for building up a strong mentality to be aggressive in any single event, in the training, in the pitch. So it will be a good challenge, but I'm sure that we will arrive prepared to the appointment. So this official important appointment, the 14th of August. And of course, we need to also to strengthen the team in some position, because the squad was amazing, but this level is going to radically to change. So we need also to strengthen the team.
So fans can expect a lot of transfer activity, Cristiano? Obviously not going to push you for names, but lots of activity?
I think that we have a good basic squad, but we had to add some players in some positions. So we are not going to go to change all the team, all the squad, not at all. But we are going to strengthen some position with the conviction that the player we sign for Watford must be better than what we have. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. There is no sense. Doesn't make sense to change.
And how much are you looking forward to working with Xisco and Muñoz next season?
For me, Xisco did a great job. First of all, he's an humble guy. He's a coach. He's a manager who knows what he wants. He's demanding with the players. He's a manager who takes care of the detail, and which is very important, spend a lot of time and talking with the player. Because if we want to improve the player, it's not just because of you need to improve the potential on the pitch, but you have to go inside also the mind of each player, because each player is different. They are different each others. They have different characters. They have different personality. They've got also a private life. Sometimes if a player doesn't work, there is something that go beyond the football. So it's important to talk to them as many times as possible, and especially to keep them all at the same level. Because for the starter, it's very easy to be gratified. They've been playing, so there is no problem for them. You need to consider especially the player that they haven't been playing, because it's important to keep them motivated, because as soon as you need of them, they have to be on top and to trust you as a manager. So for me, Xisco worked very well in this way. He created a great spirit, a great connection with the players. And we saw also after the game and the celebration with the manager, we saw how was important the spirit between the squad and the manager. So I'm very happy. It was an important support to us.
Click here for subscribe.